Hey there everyone, Barbling here with today's self-confidence challenge. And today we're going to build on what we had discussed earlier, which is the negative voices that you might feel are inside your mind whenever you start to feel like there's a birdie flying on top of your head. It's very common, I've been told, even though I'm the only one who sees it these days. But as I was saying, before, we spoke about how the little voices basically are there possibly because of past conditioning, okay? What your friends might have said, or the way your family raised you, or colleagues, etc., etc. And it's your lack of confidence that basically makes you talk down to yourself. Now, what I had suggested earlier was to put some sort of physical entity to these little voices, as in a animal or a friend or what have you, that you want to look at this something as something who wants to be friends with you but lacks the social skills to get the point across in a way that you will actually listen. Well, from there, once you're able to say to yourself, okay, there's a good intention for all of these little voices, aka, no bird, please don't chop, thank you, of trying to warn me about maybe missteps I might take, or try to remind me to not take chances, etc., etc. And I had suggested that mentally you invite them in, sit them down, offer them a cup of coffee, listen to what they have to say, and then say, thank you, but I choose not to give you power over my feelings. So what's the next logical step for that? Well, it's basically to give yourself permission to view these little voices in your mind as your friends. So what do I mean by that? Well, remember, whenever you are tempted to think negatively about yourself, as in the past conditioning from non-optimal experience you might have had, it's always tempting to think, okay, I'm being attacked from all different sides, etc., with all of these poor beliefs about myself. But if you choose instead to view these little voices as your friends, as in they mean you the best, but they have a hell of a way of communicating it, it helps give you power and control to say, well, you might have my best intentions at heart, but you know something? I'm going to let go. And I'm going to choose to reframe those negative comments into something positive for myself. Again, it is all a case of reframing what it is. And stay with me here, because this is hugely important. You reframe basically your past conditioning and turn it into something that will benefit you for the future. So that's basically what I try to do with all the little negative voices that might come barreling down on me. I'll say, okay, obviously there's something positive that is trying to be out there. They have a hell of a way of communicating it. Best intentions, what have you. I'm sorry. But I take back my power. And I choose to take control. So yep, that's today's self-confidence challenge. I challenge you to turn the negative little voices inside your mind into your friends instead, and gain confidence and power back from that action. So anywho's, this is Barbling and Birdie over here, signing off, and we will see you, swing, on the inside. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.